So when you were doing all the chat room scenes, where were you shooting?
I was in like a tiny hot bathroom.
Like we were like 10 feet away from each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm here with the cast of Bunnylovr. Katarina, this is a film that you starred in, directed, and wrote, and produced with the help of Rachel. I'm so excited to talk about this new look at digital age sex work. What made you want to tell this story?
Absolutely, yeah. I think for me, it was really important to neither like glamorize nor vilify sex work. I think I really wanted to approach it very non-judgmentally, and I sort of wanted to capture the more like mundane day-to-day moments within her life. Like I think having the context of all her other relationships and sort of giving all of these other areas of her life equal weight. Like we see her as an assistant, and we see her as a best friend, and as a daughter, and as a ex-girlfriend, and as a, I think that they're all sort of weighted equally, and that was really important to me.
And I'm glad you brought that up. Each one of those relationships that your character has in this film, there's a digital relationship, but then there's a real life relationship with each one of these characters that is fraught, that has moments of joy, but it also has moments of like tension. And what was it like creating those different relationships with each one of these people on the couch and on the stools behind you?
This is my dream cast. I'm like, everybody is so perfect for the roles that they're in, and I feel like it was all in the like the relationship was there. Just
y'all's relationship in the movie is so interesting because it's both friendship, it's artist and subject.
I think we have that built-in bond and connection, and because we had that, it allowed us to play up the more tense parts of the relationship, or like the imbalances and any weirdness that comes up in friendship. I think Katarina, as like a director and writer, was so smart with like never pushing any of the characters like too far one way. Like I was saying to Austin earlier about his performance, like it's such a fine line, and like he plays the subtleties so well, but it's like as soon as you push too far in one way, it comes off balance, and I felt like Katarina did an amazing job of that.
Yeah, I'm glad you bring up Austin. So when you were doing all the chat room scenes, where were you shooting?
I was in like a tiny hot bathroom.
Like we were like 10 feet away from each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I wanted to shoot everything practically and not sort of like have him pre-recorded on the screen. So there was like I had a laptop, he had a laptop. They were hardwired to each other. And we were in this little studio apartment in the Lower East Side. Austin was in the bathroom of the studio apartment.
You talk about the Lower East Side. I think New York is also a character in this film, especially in the scenes with your father. What was it like making sure that the hustle and bustle of Chinatown was part of this movie? And what was it like shooting and having so many extras? Those scenes were so chaotic, but so good to watch.
New York City is a character, right, in this movie. And we were shooting in Chinatown, guerrilla style, and people would walk by and bump us and say, "Get out of the way!" The shopkeepers would come, and we shoot in between all of that. The energy of New York City and this movie, which is incredible, and the electric yet subdued relationships, which are all on fine lines, nuances of what is good and bad, and we're all like tiptoeing on those lines. So it was really just an incredible, exciting moment to shoot these really. For my character, our storyline, quite emotional scenes.
I would be remiss if I didn't bring up probably the most important cast member who is not here. What was it like casting the bunny?
It was pretty easy because there's only like one animal talent agency in New York that has that sort of.
They have a monopoly.
They have a monopoly on this specific sort of bunny. It's a Dorf Hoto bunny. The bunny came with like a big entourage, so it had the Humane Society. Diva bunny. It required a lot of breaks, like we were saying. There were like 2 people from the Humane Society, and then there were like a couple animal wranglers, and then the agent itself, herself, and then 2.
That's like a lot of commission for that bunny.
That bunny ate up 25% of the bunny.
I do have a question, not necessarily about the bunny, but about music also plays a big role in this. Who helped pick some of the songs? There is a very popular Charli XCX song in 2 parts of the film. What was that like?
Katarina had envisioned Detonate in the movie and like had cut together like a little teaser with it. And then I sent it to Charli. I'm like, if I do anything, there has to be a Charli song. And she literally was like, yeah, babe, sure. Sounds great. I sent her the teaser and she really liked it and she read the script too. Like, so she was like invested and I think it was really cool for her to do and the song is amazing. It's one of my favorite songs of hers.